Hi, Mark Rogerson here. Today we're going to look at taking financial control of your legal firm. I guess if you're an owner of a legal firm and you operate the business from your bank account, you're always in overdraft, you're perhaps having trouble finding money for large tax office payments or a BAS time, you don't take regular profit distributions, you don't really know how your business is performing, perhaps the owners are getting a return to fees less than 25%, then this is perhaps something for you to watch on. We have an ebook in the notes below that you can download that's quite extensive. I think it's around 14 odd pages on how we think you can take control of your legal firm or financial control of your legal firm. So I encourage you to have a look at that and have a read. We'd like to introduce what's called, or what we call, the cash tetrahedron. And you can see there's three elements to the cash tetrahedron, being workflow, invoicing and debtors. Once again, encourage you to download the ebook attached to this. There's a lot of detail around that. But before I sort of go into the cash tetrahedron and explain that, we sort of class taking financial control of your legal firm as the second step, and that's the second step behind understanding the capacity of your business. So that's the billing capacity of your business, and indeed if there's a gap between what your billing capacity is and what you're actually billing, then understanding why. So we sort of, for us when we work with a legal firm, that's the first step we look at, or first thing we look at is what your capacity is versus your billings and the why. And then we move on to taking financial control. Now, it may not happen like that, we might be doing both at the same time, but you sort of get the point. So with this cash tetrahedron, for us it's about providing some guidance around workflow, invoicing and debtors, and I'll talk about that in a minute, but it's also around providing our financial accountability. So that's us agreeing on metrics that you need to be looking at every month or every quarter. It's going to help you improve the understanding of your business and then ultimately improve the business and how it's performing financially. So just going through this, the cash tetrahedron. So what we're saying here is to have cash in the business, providing that your capacity in billings is about the same. Then to have cash in the business, there's three main elements. First one is workflow, and that's the systems and processes around workflow. Do you have a culture of best practice? Is your workflow always being challenged and improved and changed, I suppose? Is that the sort of culture of your business? Next step is invoicing. How do you invoice? Do you do hourly? Do you do time basis hourly? Do you do value based? Do you do fixed fee? Are you a fee for success based firm? I don't really mind how you bill or how you invoice, so long as there's really clear systems and processes around that, and both the staff and clients know how you invoice. I think with invoicing, it's important to consider, if you're not already getting a chunk of fees up front, that leads into debtors, but if you can scope the job really well and fixed fee or provide a fee estimate and then ask for 50% up front or even 100% up front, I think that's going to vastly change the cash that's in your business and also improve the next element, which is debtors. So with your debtors, if you're not doing 100% of fees up front, then you're going to have debtors. And debtors is really, once again, around systems and processes on debtors. What are your terms? How can people pay? How do you collect? If your terms are 14 days, what happens on day 15, or do you leave it at day 20 or 25? What are you doing at day 30? What are you doing at day 45? How and who follows your debtors up? And what are the escalation points? At what points does it go into partners or something like that? At what points does it go into more serious debt collection processes? So we encourage you to download the ebook. In the notes on this, I think it's about 14 odd pages, and we'll explain these elements in a bit more detail. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks very much.